Greetings, family. Greetings, 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 greetings. It's your brother King Simon. I hope everybody is doing well. Man, whew, as you can see, I have a little title going on here. I have a little topic going on here. And we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it. Going to talk about it. Applied math in numerovation. In the 7th month called July, you have to be alert. 922 equals 13, which is a 4. And in this particular year, there's a reason why I put 922. I bet you can't find you. I bet most of you probably will not understand why I put that number 922 on there. There's a reason. There's an absolute reason why I put the number 922 up there. If you can hear me, please press the number 1. If you could hear me, press the number 1. If you could hear me, press the number 1. I will not be showing myself right now. And right now, I'm doing some sessions, preparing for my tomorrow session. If you can hear me, press the number 1. But we're going to discuss something. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Remember, please like, share, and thumb up this video. That's one of the rules that I ask all of you to do. Please thumb up and like this broadcast to build the algorithms. Remember, sharing is caring. I know you will not be seeing me at this time. It's all right. It's all right. I ran the commercials down already. I ran it real quick without saying a word. And if you do feel like you want to spread love, please, Cash App is open. PayPal is wide open. We got to keep the lights on, family. I'm doing what we do. Now, ladies, I want to let y'all know that I have a special coming up for ladies who just want some quick guidance. In the month of August, read carefully for the sisters only. And then September, I'll do for the brothers only. But because the 8th month, according to numerology, the number 8 is a feminine number. And the number 9 is a masculine number. And I want to, so in the month of September, I'll be doing the pre-recorded sessions, 11 minutes and 11 seconds for the men in the 9th month. But in the 8th month, ladies first, I'm showing some love to the ladies. $77, that's it. I pre-record. And if you have 3 basic questions you want to drop in the text after you send your funds and all that, just send me your first name and your birthday. And after you send the funds, and then you can send me 3 basic texts that you want guidance with. That's going to be very important. So I hope y'all took a picture of this flyer. Take a picture of the flyer. Take the picture of the flyer. Snapshot it if you're on your phone so you can read what the flyer is saying. All right. Very important. But this is for the month of August, and I will be recording on Sundays and Wednesdays only. So you got to have it in before those days so I can send it out, email it to you so you can have something to guide you for the year to come, and maybe 2 to 3 years, wherever my spirit goes, I'll go with it. But it will be helpful to you because remember, numerology is applied mathematics. And if you learn how to apply them, they will guide you. And one more thing I just want to say to all you people that this is, if you want to book a full session, you could text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And just remember that can be very helpful too. But I do have a waiting list if you want to talk to me directly. If you want to talk to me directly, I do have a waiting list. And if you want to learn this, I do have an 8-hour class, 8-hour course that you can pay for and learn it and keep on taking it there to the next level. But getting back to the subject at hand, family, like I said, you will not be seeing me and it's all good. Getting back at the subject at hand, I put this up here for a reason. There's a reason why I put the number 922, which equals 13, which equals the number 4. There's a reason why I did that. Hold on one second, okay? There is a reason why I did that. And let me emphasize that number. I'm going to take it off the screen and put it out there by itself, okay? I'm going to cut it off from that particular part, and I'm going to put it up by itself. Okay, pay close attention to what I am about to do. All right, so I need everybody to look at this number. Look very carefully at this number. This number is very significant because something took place on Sunday that many people did not understand could have happened. And it happened for, according to the science, there's a mathematical reason. This is 2022. Let me put that on the board too. This is 2022, and of course we all know 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals that number 6. Okay? So pay attention to what I'm saying. I want people to worry. Not those that are just tuning in, you will not see me, but I'm going to break down some numbers. 922 is very significant right now as of Sunday. And because we're in the year 2022, which is a 6, as I've said on my IG Live before, I said, this is the year of the 6. This is a year that's good for Tauruses. It's favorable for Tauruses and Libras. It is favorable for Tauruses and Libras. Very important that you recognize that. This year is favorable for Taurus and Libras, both positive and negative. And it is favorable for those born on the 6th of the month, born on the 15th of the month, and born on the 24th of the month. Pay attention, pay attention. Now, in the study of numbers, the challenge number for this year, the ones that will go through certain challenges if they're not focused and structured and disciplined, will be the number 4 and the number 1. Because 4 and 1 are the challenge numbers to the number 6. Now, there's a reason why I put 922, which equals 13, which equals the 4. Very important that we pay attention. The church that was robbed in Brooklyn, New York, under Whitehead, Lamar Whitehead. I know the family. I don't know him personally, but I know the family name in Brooklyn. The address to the church is 922 Remsen. 922 Remsen in Brooklyn. That is part of Canarsie, Flatbush area. I used to live around there. Matter of fact, my son's mother lived right around the corner from there. So I know where that, but she's just coming from the Chris Rock show. So I can't even call her and they could put up there. But 922 is the address that was robbed at gunpoint of $400,000, so to speak, of jewels and money and whatever else they took. But again, 922 adds up to the number 13, which is a 4. Anytime anything equates to the number 4, it says be aware of strange and unusual, mysterious things happening. Be aware of strange and unusual things of happening. And also the number 4 in certain systems of numerology is the number of secret haters. Let me say that again. The number 4 in certain systems of numerology is the number of secret haters. So anybody that lives in a house that adds up to the number 4 have to be very careful of who they allow in their house, whether it's a house of God, whether it's your personal house, whether it's your cousin's house. You got to be very mindful of what you allow in your house under the number 4. Let me get it straight. Now, those that are just tuning in, and I'm going to take that off the screen. I don't know if anybody's ready to do a class yet, but I'm going to take that off the screen and you're just going to see this. All right. So it's very important that y'all recognize we're in 2022, which equals a 6. And like I said, the challenge numbers to the number 6 are the 4 and the 1. So 4 and 1 are the challenge numbers to the number 6 and vice versa. 6 is the challenge to number 4. And again, like I said, this weekend on a Sunday, somebody got robbed for $400,000 worth of jewelry and money. That's what they're saying. This is according to the news. And his building added up to the number 4. Is this coincidence? I don't think so. I didn't find his birthday yet, so I couldn't find Lamar's birthday. I'm still looking and see if they put it out. I might have to check Facebook, but if I'm not his friend, it's not going to come up unless I go scrolling, and I ain't got no time for that. I just wanted to show you that the building number of the place that got robbed, the church that got robbed by Mr. Lamar Hawthorne, who was the bishop there, is a number 4 energy, which is opposing or challenging to the number 6 of this year. So anybody that lives in those buildings have to be a little bit more conscientious. Any building that adds up to a number 4 or number 1 this year has to be a little bit more conscientious of who they allow in their house. Even people born on the 4th or the 1st, you got to be a little bit more conscientious of dealing with those people born on the 4th and the 1st, or connected to the 4 and the 1 in a year like this. Very interesting. So again, I like to always say, and I always say this, I want y'all to read my flyer, what I say, but in that flyer, very carefully, what do I say in that flyer? On the bottom, it says study of numbers or numerology. The study of numbers or numerology is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply your numbers and they will guide you. Now, I'm not going to be here for long, but I just wanted to touch on those tidbits of understanding that numbers that are connected to different things in society, different people in society, different time zones in society, different years and different months and different days are very important to pay attention to. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And wholeheartedly, I want to see people learn how to do this for themselves. That's why I have classes. That's why I have a Udemy course online that is only Udemy course online, which is only 2 hours on Udemy. Udemy is udemy.com. Go to the search, Numerovation. I think it's $14.99. It goes up it varies between $14.99. That's how Udemy does their thing. But if you want the full course meal, the full course class, here it is. All you have to do is text the word course. For the 8-hour raw uncut course is $333. If you're not ready, it's all right. You could also pay in increments if you want to pay in increments. If you want to pay $101, $111 this month and next month and all that, by the time you make your last payment, boom, you have the class in your hand. All right. So you can pay in increments, but if you text the word course, that's 347-496-1022. Text the word course and you'll be able to. So again, getting back to the importance of understanding your numbers and the way you use numbers, family. It's something that you don't have to be afraid of. No, you don't ever have to be afraid of using your numbers. I just want you wholeheartedly to learn how to apply these mathematical sequences and frequencies and patterns. And remember, numerology is not psychic. Please know that it's not psychic. It may seem so precise and can give such a good account of certain things in order to guide you that it may seem psychic. And it may even help you develop your psychic abilities, because what numerology does is here to confirm what you've been thinking in your soul and your mind and throughout your life, because the numbers are here to give guidance if you pay attention to the numbers. All right. So that is what I wanted to share. Again, 922 was the place that got robbed, the church that got robbed. Adds up to a number 4 when you break it all down. We're in 2022, which is a number 6, and 6 and 4 are challenge numbers to each other. So whatever took place inside that church was a weird, unusual thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was set up, because they don't like how flashy the preacher was and all that kind of stuff. Because again, in certain systems of numerology, the number 4 is the number of secret haters. So people born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st of the month have to be careful of secret haters. Buildings that are connected to the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st have to be careful of secrecy and things that might come and obstruct that, or mysterious things that might be happening in their building. Okay? Very important that you recognize that. And if you're living in a 4 building, check out the air system, check out the air vents, check out insulation, because 4 is also dealing with insulation and also isolation. Check out the people in there. Very probably more likely people that live in that building are very meticulous, they're overthinkers and all that kind of stuff. So that's how the numbers relate to even your buildings that you live in. You know what I'm saying? I've lived in a 5 building for many years. You know what I'm saying? And you got to always pay attention to those things. So in a year like this, like I said earlier, this is a favorable year, both positive and negative, for people that are born under the sign of Taurus and Libra, because 6 is connected to Taurus and Libra. Now notice, Will Smith is a Libra. T.I. is a Libra. The model that killed herself was also a Libra. You understand? You got to pay attention. No, the lady that killed herself, that was a model, she was a Taurus. So for both positive and negative, it can go down those roads. What's his name? Dwayne, The Rock. He's a Taurus. And now, he's seeing him on the news because he is doing a new movie and all that with Kevin Hart, which is ironic because Taurus is connected to the number 6 and Kevin Hart is born on July the 6th. So those people coming together this year to make that money or putting out the movie this year was very significant for them, because Dwayne The Rock Johnson is born under the sign of May 2nd, born May 2nd. He's a Taurus, again connected to the number 6, and then Kevin Hart being born on the 6th of the month. So you got to pay attention. And then Dave Chappelle, going through what he went through, is born on the 24th of August. Just wanted to show you how patterns. So he got attacked on stage. He's been getting attacked by the communities but this time he got attacked on stage. And he had to be very careful. Although it's a favorable month for Taurus, a favorable year for Taurus and Libras, it also can go the other route. Just want to show you how this thing works. All right, family, have a great evening. I want to keep it moving and do what I got to do. Stay focused. I don't want to come over here for too long because our attention span is real slow. And I want to keep it like a TED Talk. That was a TED Talk sample, because I'm more than likely preparing myself for TED Talk. I'm not going to say anything yet, but I'm more than likely getting prepared for a TED Talk. So I'm going to keep it simple, just like that. And of course, that is my number if you want to take my course. If you want to take the quick course, you can go to udemy.com. Always go to udemy.com. Show some love to udemy.com. And again, for the ladies, this month of August, I'm doing a special for you ladies, and in the month of September, I'm doing a special for you brothers. So if you book now, whether it's the month of September or for the month of August, sisters, the month of August is for you, $77 for 11 minutes and 11 seconds, pre-recorded sessions of guidance. Remember, this is not psychic guidance, so you can also ask 3 questions. And then for the brothers in September, the 9th month, that we're going to show you some love right there and do the same thing for the brothers in the 9th month. All right. So family, have a great day, afternoon or evening. Just want to remind you that this coming weekend, we will be at the Return of the Gods. I'll be there giving out some flyers. I do have the flyers to give out. So make sure y'all come with a smile. And when y'all see me, y'all take a flyer with a smile. If you want to find out further information about the Return of the Gods, 3-day weekend, go to Return of the Gods ENT.com. That's Return of the God, ENT.com. Ian Levanzant is the main featured speaker for that one. And don't forget, New Yorkers, guess what? I'm coming to New York with Ellison Nedra, Lloyd Strayhorn, Empress Etoy, and the one, the only sister, Kafunya Ife. The opening sound ceremony and healing. And don't forget, one of my children is doing this big thing in Brooklyn for new acts, local acts, hottest local artists in town, September 3rd. Make sure you hit up that QR code and find out the prices. I know it ranges from $5 to $15. That's going to be in Nicholas, Brooklyn. Don't forget, those that are in Georgia, Stone Mountain, Georgia, got Ashra Kwesi coming for the first time in Stone Mountain. He's been to Atlanta before, but he's never spoken this venue in Stone Mountain called 5380 Studios, Stone Mountain, Georgia. All right. So, and that's the village of Stone Mountain, Georgia, with Red Pill. He'll be there. Advance tickets are on sale right now. Also, vendors, if you are a vendor, come on out and enjoy yourself. We are looking for vendors to come out and become part of that market. Only one food vendor. The rest of y'all can be regular vendors, textile vendors, but we're looking for one food vendor only that has vegan, vegetarian foods, that is wholesome, and or raw food, or mix it up with raw and cooked food, whatever they want to do. But they have to call me and text me if they want to be part of that. And don't forget, they're coming to the great place of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with Billy Carson, Ellison Nedra, myself, Dina Devine, and Joshua Sarah. We're going to tear that up. So make sure you text me if you want more information about that. And make sure you support this sister, Dina Devine, 369 at gmail.com. Support this sister, Ellison Nedra, the modern day sage.com. Don't forget, goes to teasandtings.com for vegan statement teas for vegan. And don't forget, support Lloyd Strayhorn at his website, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Take my classes also. Take my course if you want the full course meal. Get my books, all on Amazon, all on King Simon, the Numerovation Linktree. And if you want to book a session to talk to me actually without doing a pre-recording, you can book a session and it will be recorded. You can ask me any questions within that 30-minute session, and boom, I do have a waiting list. So if you respect my waiting list, I can get you on. So if you're born around August, September, October, November, going into the next year, best time to book your session right now. All right. Content disclaimer, family. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Also, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And I want to say thank you for watching. King Simon Presents. Numbers are simple. And also on Facebook when I do broadcast on Facebook. And let's close out with Dr. Delbert Blair's prayer real quick. Please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirit, and our soul to receive only truth and your love now. Support Dr. Blair any way you can, and his legacy shop is still open. Show him some love. Show his spirit some love. TheMetaCenter2.com. That's TheMetaCenter2.com. Have a great evening. Peace and love. Be safe. We'll talk later. Don't forget, tune in, lock in, hit me up on IG. I love you.